If I weren't here, I guarantee you, I would be dead. I would not be having this conversation right now.
I didn't care if I lived or died, and the lifestyle that I lived was very dangerous. I really had just given up on life.
Getting caught with drugs, getting caught with weapons, violate my parole, and just, be in and out. It was a mess. My life was a mess. My name is Rajiv Palad. You can call me Raj.
My name is Trevor Medina. I've been a Bridge resident for close to 6 months now.
Hi, my name's Evan Jennings. I'm part of the Bridge Ministry program, and I'm in the culinary program as well.
I got started, doing drugs at a young age, trying to fit in with the cool kids, doing all the wrong things. And then I just, dug myself a deeper ditch, in the pit.
Life before the Bridge was really bad for me. It was a lot of drugs and alcohol. I didn't care if I lived or died. I ended up going onto the streets. I got shot at. I was also stabbed. I almost died. I was in the hospital. And when they let me out the next morning, it was like that never happened either, just right back to my same old ways. I really had just given up on life.
In 2022, after 12 and a half years of solid sobriety, I watched my dad die. And he was a very strong guy. He was a LAPD police officer for over 27 years. And to watch someone like that just fade away, it triggered me, and I went down the path of relapse.
It led me to, going in and out of jail. I was just going in and out of jail. I mean, the longest I would be out is like 8 months or a year, and I would be right back in. And then, I've been on drugs all my life. Seeing my family just so upset and stressed out, just everybody around me kind of like, cut me off, and I was just like, just by myself, remaining stagnant in life, not, getting nowhere. It was getting old, because every time I get locked up, I would start back from zero, start from scratch, and it was just getting old.
My drinking was really, really heavy near the end. I was drinking over a half a gallon of straight vodka every 24 hours. I was back to my old self, and God was non-existent. And when I was at the end of my rope, where I wanted to take my own life.
I ended up going to LA County Jail and Men's Central Jail for 3 years. And after I got out, relapsed back into drugs and alcohol, and that's when finally I found the Bridge. And I went to the program, and ever since then, my life changed.
What happened was I ended up getting caught in Chinatown and with drugs and guns, and I caught a case, and it was looking really bad. And I was like, man, I really need to get in the program, because it's the only chance that, might help me from not going to prison and, changing my life and getting back on track.
So the first step was to get into a detox, which I did. And during the time I was in detox, I was introduced to the Bridge. It took 2.5 weeks of throwing my tantrum over and over, of daily fighting 24/7, until 2.5 weeks later, I was sitting in my bunk, and I told God, I'm tired. I'm done fighting you. You win. And I knew that God was right there all the time. All I had to do was turn and look and ask him back and tell him I'm sorry.
Now, everything's changed for me. It's like I'm getting a relationship with God, and I got my mom back in my life, which is huge because she didn't talk to me for years. And now she's wants to talk to me every single day, and I couldn't ask for more. And to have my family back and my sobriety.
Man, as soon as I got into the program, everybody welcomed me. They really, made me feel like I was a part of the family. I could feel the presence of God, and I could feel that, He's doing something here, and I was able to build my relationship back with God, and that's the main thing. I look forward to life now, I'm in the culinary program. I'm beekeeping. It's a wonderful place. It's done so much for me. I got so many doors opening up that it's amazing. I can't even believe it.
Thank God for this place. Thank God for the donors. This place would not exist without you donors. Thank God for Michele and Mike and all the staff. If I weren't here, I guarantee you, I would be dead.
I just want to thank Mike and MIchele, and most of all God, and this program that's changed my life, because I've tried other programs. I've tried being sober and it just never lasted, and now I'm working on myself and building the tools and the strength that I need to remain sober and to continue on and be a good member in society and to do well.
I'm so grateful for the Bridge, and I want to thank the Bridge so much for giving me another chance at life. You know, I had nothing going on, but now I got so many doors opening up to me, and thank you for, you know, just building my relationship with God, and I'm grateful.